Okay, I am back. Changed up the. Oh, should turn down my phone audio. I'm such a professional. Alright, let's see if this will work this time. Oh, there's ammo. Get very easily distracted, but I need some of this. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Appreciate it. And the door's over here. Yes. Okay, yes. I'm in a cave. And sometimes I forget how caves work. The legend's back. Hey, it's me again. How is it looking? Is it less choppy? I think it looks like a little choppy, but I'm not positive. I tried to turn it down to like 48 frames, and you can definitely tell it's, lower, but so much smoother. Okay, good. I wanted to turn it down to a point where it was like low enough to run, but like not, not too low. I know some people like their higher frames, obviously. I do too, in some cases. Oh, my goodness. Those that know, they know. Now I forget what was my. Okay, I need to go talk to Longinus. Perfect. You're not lying, right? Let's take a car, Let's take a car. No one judge my driving in this game. It's perfect. Better than my frames. Okay. Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I did do it. Why did I start streaming? Oh, that's a good question. You mean originally, like why I started in the beginning? Maybe not perfect. My driving is great. What do you mean? Unless you do mean the frames, in which case, yeah, they might not be. I think there's a way to turn off the radio. Hold on. That's not it. That's not it. Try every button. Hold on. I can't remember if there's a way to turn the radio off in this game or not. There might not be. You're pressing everything but the radio. I don't remember what the radio button is. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the music off briefly while we... That didn't do a damn thing, did it? Never mind. Ugh. Yeah, I'm talking about why you started streaming in general. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's sort of like a lot of other people's stories, I guess, where we're just gonna walk it, by the way, walk and talk. I don't want to listen to the radio music just in case it's copyright. It might be, but well, I had been watching YouTube for quite a few years, and I would have had to have walked anyway. I just got inspired, I was like, this looks like something fun. I want to try and play Twilight Princess for people, which is the game that we started with on here. Well, not the one that I started with, but I wanted to try and cheer people up, try and entertain people. No. Something's very wrong. What is wrong? I'm just trying to make sure that that thing is not going to eat me. Eat my face. Hello? These things are mean. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay, I'm sorry to kill the bird, but like, trying to talk, and these things are very mean. Anyways, so sorry I'm a little all over the place. Okay, I wanted to do something, Stream isn't streaming. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. Everything is breaking. Are you being for real skis? It looks fine for me? Question mark? Hold on. Can hear me okay. Can see it okay. Continue? Okay. Yeah, we're just walking around. Ignore everything I said. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be something on my end, or it could be something, you know, if your Wi-Fi is being bonked like mine is today. Corporate bands? Wow, I love corporate brands. No, it's my end. Okay. I'm the world's worst at, like, one of my friends streams a lot. Her name is Lamini. Go check her out. And I feel like it's something about her streams. They don't like to work for me. And bless her heart, she's always like, oh, it's probably something on my end. And I'm like, no, I think it's me. Everything was so scary. What happened? Also, I think I have to get back on the road actually and walk around. Oh, my life is so hard. Also, John is here. I'm putting you on the spot. Still trying to stream, yes. Me and Doomgun, or Julio, you remember Julio? Hey. Yeah. Was she one of the people in the cooking stream? Oh no. You can scoot closer to the mic if you want. I had to... Yeah, you can turn on the mic, yeah. I'm gonna get this leopard. Well, it's, going. Right? It's, no. It's going, right? Sorry, I snorted the microphone. Right? So, we were having some issues, and basically OBS was saying, exactly. Goat noise. OBS was saying goat noise. I had to change the video settings. Well, the problem was, you can't do that live. Right. So I had gone into the output, and I was like, let me change the bit rate. Let me change the output to a higher or a faster thing. None of it was working. The stream itself was like chop, 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 chop. It's mostly fine now because I changed the frame rate from 60 to 48. I knew exactly, or well, I didn't know exactly if that was the problem, but no, it was basically like 10 frames a second. Yeah, so yeah, it seemed like it was only frames. From what I can tell, the audio sounds fine. The game might be a little quiet. I'm not sure. I tried to turn it up, but I don't know. It might still be too quiet. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. It was a mess. So, but it's okay. We have our wonderful Doomgun here. Do you prefer Doomgun, or do you prefer the name that you were using? Because I always like to be very, mindful of that. Yeah, we have our wonderful Doomgun here, and actually we had Xander pop by, so our old friends. Look at this, it's a rat. I didn't know this game had rats. I don't know if it was the bit rate, but the frames were definitely like too much. It was almost like it was going to OBS fine, so I think it was something between OBS and YouTube that was just like, no. Okay. I just didn't want to call you by one and be like, let me just call you by a name that you don't like. So I will call you by Julio. Also, we have a cutscene.
Was there issues with game audio as well, or?
It might have been a little quiet, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think it was fine, possibly other than that.
Let's test something.
Okay.
Okay. Praise God. And the scales have
I think we have audio
fallen
back.
from the boy's eyes. There was a shipment leaving over the mountain by helicopter, but it went down. I need you to take this
Yay!
and recover the shipment before
It's
the army
working.
gets it back. The Lord will provide you with transportation.
The game audio?
What do you say?
Yeah, it wasn't going to the stream.
It wasn't?
No, you're muted.
Amen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now
I am so
go.
sorry. I forgot to unmute that before I started streaming again.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
this is fine.
yeah, this is fine.
Reach the Sherpa. Hello. May I have some of your goods? Oh yeah, we have to travel to the Himalayas. Well, I guess that's what we're doing today. The radio really messed you up. It did.
The radio.
That dumb radio. Yeah, the game has a radio, and I wanted to make sure to turn it off or down
Mm.
because I didn't know if the music was copyrighted.
Oh.
You always have to be mindful of that.
I guess there wasn't like streamer mode or anything like that.
Nope, not at this time.
Mm.
Guess what we're gonna do, folks?
Mhm.
We're gonna sneak. Yeah, you know, I mean, the getting back into streaming is not gonna go perfect, right? Even if you've been streaming for a long time, things still go wrong. That's just kind of how it is.
Mm-hmm.
To anybody who's like too nervous, there's a guy right here. To anyone who's too nervous to get into streaming because, you know, things go wrong and stuff, I'm always like, girl, things go wrong all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. It's very tense music.
Very
Gotta have some oxygen.
oxygen.
Yeah, this is a pretty tense but cool mission.
Mm.
I like it.
Slow progress is always best progress. Truth.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I was trying to set it up for you a little bit earlier, it was like funny, like remembering and forgetting things, and like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I was doing. It was like
Yeah.
starting from fresh all over again, but knowing you were like at a point better at something,
Mm-hmm.
which is honestly the worst thing.
And my head has been so like not awake today and headachy that it's just like, eh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm barely alive right now. I'm kidding.
Mm.
I thought that would give me oxygen, but maybe not. Anyway, you gonna stick around, or are you gonna go off and do your own thing?
I mean, probably I'll stick around. I'm just kind of adjusting the mic currently. Just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what else I'd be doing.
Do what?
I don't know what else I would be doing.
I'm probably, for people here and for your sake of knowledge, I'm probably not going to stream too long just because it's sort of getting a little bit late here.
Right.
But, you know, we'll go for a little while. We'll just hang out. That's what this stream is, you know, just hanging out. I thought about playing Doom Eternal, and I was like, I think I need something a little bit more chill.
Mm-hmm.
And what do I like to do? I like to play Far Cry 4, and I like to just toddle around.
Yeah. What happened?
The screen blacked out for a moment there.
Oh, that's weird.
I thought Mori knew all the tech stuff and John just played the game. Nope, it's the opposite. I tend to do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. I do like thumbnails, channel interaction, you know, like commenting, stuff like that. Basically, not a lot. And John does all of the taking care of stuff.
The recording, the editing, the streaming setup, forgetting about streaming setups.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, puppies. Okay. Can I have your skin? Thank you. Appreciate it. These wolves might give me some more trouble. Sorry. Mori doesn't know a lot of tech stuff.
Yeah. I wonder, speaking of the bitrate, I was wondering whether it was like...
Sorry.
Maybe like something to do with how I was using X264 as opposed to like encoding with like the graphics card and all that. You gotta set like a different bit rate based off of those too, because you know, you can do X264, but it creates like a bigger file, right? So it's gotta
Shoot,
I think you need a bigger bit rate to compensate for that.
I need more oxygen.
But-
Oh god.
But kind of the trick was you need more oxygen, but also
Yes.
also if you know, it's like I wasn't sure whether you're going to stream. I think we were just trying to figure out whether you were going to stream a computer game or a console game, and you know, the trick is if you were going to use a lot of the graphics card, well, there might not have been enough overhead to
Don't equip the thing. I don't need that. Stop equipping the GPS. That's my quick switch button. So it shares buttons.
oh no.
Also, there's someone right behind me. I think that was the dog squeak toy.
Oh, I was like, was that in the game?
No.
Oh goodness.
Please have some oxygen. Oh, thank the Lord.
You get it from like canisters and
sweet
stuff?
oxygen. Don't switch.
Vintage porn.
Thank you. Yeah, that's one of the things you can pick up in the game.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, as far as why it happens to be blacking out every now and then, on at least on your monitor, I will say it is kind of nice just focusing on the technical side, actually, because it's like, oh, okay, that might be something to look into.
That's what you can take care of from now on.
Most definitely.
Can I? Oh, I could drive
Hey,
a
it's a
snowmobile. Did I know that I could do that in this game? I don't remember. I think I always just end up crawling around. Wee!
Oh boy.
Wee!
Oh boy.
It's fine.
This is all right. We are A-okay.
Hey, we're near a thing.
I think?
Oh, that's kind of... There it is. Squeaked. Whoa. I think this is my favorite Far Cry, and by think I mean, yeah, this is my favorite Far Cry.
It was kind of the peak, not to pun it up, but yeah, because we're on a mountain.
Because we're on a big mountain, yes.
Yeah, you know, like I think
I need some more oxygen.
I almost was gonna say Fallout 3. I'm like, wait a minute, the other 3 that came out. Far Cry 3 was kind of a little bit.
Oh god.
More, oh, that's a lion?
No, that's a bear.
Man.
They're not as scary as Skyrim bears.
Yeah, I was gonna
Do you
say.
have any oxygen? No. Please.
Do they really expect you to just like sprint through this level to get oxygen?
I'm not sure.
Oh, there we go.
More oxygen.
Was that like a? Does AJ have a AI voice or?
No, this is voice acting.
Oh.
I can't remember the name of the person who did voice act for him, but I think it's fun. I prefer it when Far Cry protagonists kind of have their own things going on. More oxygen. It's funny how you start one stream and you do like the whole intro preliminary stuff, and you're
Right.
like, "This is my life." Well, not like intro, like introducing myself, but kind of like, I don't know. You start it off, and then that stream goes wild, and so you have to start another, and then you start the other,
Just
and you're
jump right.
like, "Hey guys, So I had to restart,
Mm-hmm.
and for no one who was there, or for the people who weren't there, you know, you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You don't need to have been. It's just that it's like context is almost missing because my brain is like, what did I talk about? What have I not talked about? I did get some skill points.
Hmm.
Also, this is the only place that you can get clouded leopard. Or, well... Now, I was trying to figure out the settings again off stream.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in between the first one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I got attacked by I think a clouded leopard or, you know, something like that. And it was just like, can you not right now? Like, I'm busy.
Busy with stuff outside.
Yeah.
Just gotta take a break from time to time. Yeah. No, definitely.
No, you for sure do.
Yeah.
We had to just, you know, take a little break because life.
Indeed.
Oh.
Just gotta take a break and take out some
And
leopards.
unfortunately, take this leopard out.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I hit the snow. Don't you attack me right now. Go away!
Oh,
Go
that's a
away,
big eagle.
spoiler owl!
spoiler out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you run from me. Don't you run from fate! I need more oxygen, but also I want this. There we go.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh. Link was picked up on stream.
Oh. Snow leopard. This is the only place you can get snow leopard. Climb up. Thank you.
Those
They're
eagles
just
just swooping
swooped, yeah.
around, yeah.
Let's see if I can get another friend.
Sort of reminds me of those OG
Why kill
side
so
scrollers
many
where like the
animals?
birds would swoop down and kill you.
Unfortunately,
animals.
I'm killing the animals because they provide skins, and you need skins to unlock things in the game. And I don't take joy in it. It's not fun, but
Yeah.
I need some more oxygen, man.
Ooh.
Can you, spoiler owl, stop. Stop spoiling things. Stop! Okay. I want to kill some more snow leopards just for the skin, but like I need to do this. Oh, it's just in the nick of time.
Just saying you can use human skins probably. Probably.
You know. You stop. Hey, see, this is why I killed that one from earlier. Oh, it's a bear. Okay.
What's up?
I don't need a bear.
Hmm.
Where?
Whoa.
See, this one was prompted, okay? Seems like equip the GPS, and I'm like, it's right here.
This has got to be it. But if it's not weapons, why?
Oh, I still have to get back. Oh, shoot. Oh, great.
Oops.
Well, I might die.
Oh no.
Why do I need to? I don't need to go that way. I don't need to go down, right? Uh-oh.
Pretty
Game's
sure.
doing the fade thing.
Oh no.
Oh, there's more. It's fine.
Hey.
See, it's fine. I knew that was there because I know how to play this game. I don't know if I need to go down. I don't know. Detach. Yes. It was all planned.
Mm-hmm.
Does my oxygen still go down in a cave? I mean, that would make sense, right?
So.
Hey, there's more. This mission actually is a little stressful, but in a different way from some of the other Far Cry things, or missions. It's like the tension is there, you know?
Because you got to manage oxygen and everything.
Yeah, yeah. We're just basically going back the way we came.
Mm.
Okay. Look, it's our snowmobile from earlier.
Hey.
We'll just use it again. Hopefully we can get there actually using this. Whee! Here's some dudes, but this is fine. Whee! Try to hit me, fam. You can't because I'm in the sky.
Wheels in the sky.
I definitely enjoy stealthing around, but sometimes you can't, right?
Mm.
Or sometimes it takes too long.
Mm.
Also, I appreciated your Journey reference.
Couldn't actually say the whole thing, but it goes first, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could probably sing some of it.
Probably.
It's a friend. Me too.
One surprisingly small box, as requested. I thought it was going to be a weapons shipment for the Golden Path. That's why I went.
And how are you going to carry that, AJ?
It is appointed unto men once to die. But after this, the judgment. They lied to you. You know this. People call it the circle of life, but life is built on a pile of bones. You eat, or you are eaten. Animals call it survival. Humans call it business.
Are those...
Ooh.
Business, AJ. Terrible business. I was...
Rocks.
It killed the old me.
I know.
I appreciate this humor.
At the end of the day, it's all just rocks, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It made a hole in my skull that allowed
Some rocks are
the
just rarer than other
to
rocks.
slip in, and I was baptized by the waters of Coca Falls.
So those diamonds...
Rocks.
1711. For it is the blood that makes an atonement for the soul. These are remnants.
Oh. That makes more sense.
Nah, they're rocks.
I mean, it's basically, what, a lump of coal?
They're just fancy rocks.
It's like coal that's had way too much pressure applied to it or
weapons for the
something.
Golden Path.
Heat and pressure, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
And better. Go. Tell Amita and Sabal they will be getting their weapons. And they may also want to know that the Blue is preparing a large shipment of opium at the old tea factory.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
opium?
Another terrible business, AJ. Now go and tell them. And when you are finished, come see me. For the Lord's work is never done.
Okay.
Sermon on the Mount. Complete.
Hey.
Oh, this game is really pretty.
That is pretty.
For anyone who's not played this game and is interested in like this Far Cry style, I do recommend it. I know I've been going on about how it's my favorite, but like I still recommend it.
Mm. Just
What a beautiful view.
great aesthetic, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wasn't intending to do missions, but this is kind of where we are just
Mm-hmm.
on the map. So, you know, this is fine. We'll just go do this mission because it's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more interesting to watch me do missions rather than, you know, just watch me wandering around. But, you know, it probably depends on what type of stuff you're interested in watching when you are watching people stream. Because, I don't know. I'm the type of person who, I don't know, I like to sort of chill and just like talk and tell stories.
Depends on how you're feeling, I suppose.
Oh, that too. I mean, energy level is a big part of it because you might feel energized, but a lot of people will probably agree when I say that as soon as you start streaming, it's kind of like, I'm tired all of a sudden.
Yeah. I mean, mean, sometimes the Subnautica stuff where we're just like tootling around and all that. Like,
Oh yeah, because we'll be getting like supplies. You know,
hmm.
we'll be basically just finding stuff, which is fun. But I mean, ordinarily you wouldn't be talking during that, so you have to find things to talk about. There's no
Yeah.
water down here.
I think it's a
dude.
little funny too because like it's like technically could be a relaxing activity, but when you're streaming it, it's like okay, I gotta hope the stream is okay. I gotta get
Mhm.
you know. Ah, the old mountainside.
Mhm. As fast as way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and to get a little personal, I've kind of talked about this before. I don't have too much a problem talking about it on stream, but I one of the reasons we weren't streaming so much or recording or anything was because I was actually diagnosed with a chronic health condition. It's called fibromyalgia for anybody who has heard of it or has it themselves, and if you do, I'm sorry. But basically, you know, as well as many other things, it affects your energy levels. And so my energy levels are just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
Cutscene incoming.
Ooh.
So we're gonna be a little quiet.
Amita.
Ajay, Longinus said this was from you. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. He also said the opium at the old tea factory was ready to ship. We need to wipe that poison out.
Wipe it out. Are you joking? We need to secure that shipment and those fields.
Amita, we talked about this. Turning Kirat into a drug state is not the answer.
Sabal, we have no natural resources. What happens when we're free? The mines have been stripped, the fields have been ruined for years. So we liberate our people, then what?
It's not our way. It never was. You do this, you're no better than pagan. It's morally bankrupt.
Better than being literally bankrupt.
Sorry. Hey, are you like twins? Or like siblings? Okay,
Oh, we got
so
shoes.
this is
Interesting.
actually Far Cry's first choose mission in the story thing. Now a lot of people might be looking at the map like, are you sure like you're not further than that in the story? Well, you can do all of this before you progress the story. So I'm actually not super duper far into the story. This is just pretty much what I've done here. We also have another Longinus mission and a Badra mission. But like since we're here, we're just gonna do this for now. So we can talk to both of them. I am going to I'm gonna first talk to Amita. She was the first one we saw when we came in here, so what do you have to say, girly?
I think you're right about this.
I know this isn't the way things should be.
Oh, is this
But
accepting the
Kirat
mission?
can't survive if Sabal
Hmm?
keeps clinging to the past.
This isn't accepting the mission, is it?
No.
To the old tea factory. Secure those fields.
It seems like it is, but it's not. We're gonna cancel for now, and we're gonna go listen to Sabal, you know? Hey, bro.
I'm in. It's good to have you with us, brother. Mohan didn't start the golden path to peddle drugs. Amita, she's lost. Get to the old tea factory and burn it down.
Alright, so we have an interesting choice here. How do you feel? I'm just curious, because you've never seen this. You've never played Far Cry 4.
That's a good question. I mean, well, you know, it's like
Opium, right? So this would be your heavy stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely going to, you know, like she was saying though, they don't have many natural resources, and so if they, but you know, it's at what cost, right? You know,
Right.
So,
I mean, the kind of thing is like, do you want your natural resource to be something that is kind of a big deal? I mean, and like opium in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing.
right?
It's just that there's too much of a
Well,
good thing, and a lot of
yeah.
people end up taking too much of a good thing,
just
and you know.
the nature of industrialization and you know, whatever they're feeding out into the market is contributing to the real epidemics and all
Mhm.
that regardless of, not
Yeah.
to.
No, I
But,
don't want to make this too much about real life because that's
I
not my
can't,
place to talk about.
I can't comment on that.
I'm not well
um,
knowledged in the thing. So like in game, right?
It's hard.
Kirat has no resources,
It's not-
correct? But do we want those resources to be opioids?
Yeah, it's not a great. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't type of thing. But
I've been trying to pay attention, but I still don't get either options.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can explain it a little better. So, basically, at the old tea factory, which is a location in this country, there are people who have, I believe, imported is the correct word, some opioids, and the kind of hard decision is presented here, which is Amita says, okay, yeah, let's take advantage of this. Let's get these drugs, let's distribute them and make some money and kind of get the economy kind of running, right? And Sabal is saying, well, I don't think that's really great for morality's sake, These are some crazy drugs. Like, let's just burn it and not rely on these for bolstering the economy. If that makes a little bit more sense, let me know. If not, we can try to explain it again. But it's a very interesting first choice. I feel like it's kind of a hard decision. Usually full on. I'm not gonna lie. I always choose Sabal's, his quests because I like him better as a person. And he's pretty. Well, she's pretty too, but no, I mean, I'm biased too. I see where he's coming from. I mean, neither of their choices in game, like throughout the game, are great. So, it's kind of like bad choice or like bad choice, right? Right. Good enough explanation. Okay, good. I'm glad that that's a little bit more understandable now. We're very much streaming this in media res, so. But yeah, I'm curious on what do you think if you had to pick one?
Good question.
Do you want a chair, by the way?
No, I'm fine. Let's squat.
We can move chairs. Here, we're gonna mute the mics real quick so we don't get chair moving noises. I'm gonna move you a chair.
Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, unfortunately we didn't get to pick up
The dog shook right before
we unmuted.
So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We are moved now. I totally forgot what I was gonna say when I like how when we muted as well, there was just like soft gunshot noises in the background. It's a very peaceful
ambient noise.
Ambience, yes.
It's hard to say, right? Because
it's a hard decision.
I mean, I guess I'm taking from another angle. I figure basing any of your, obviously there's going to be other stuff to build their economy on. It's not going to be solely.
Well, apparently there are some like farmlands that they're just like destroyed. So it would probably be a lot of hard labor, but they could probably build up a natural resource again.
Right. I don't know. The other part is too, though. If you build it all on like one thing, imagine what happens if that market kind of just falls through and all
That's
that.
true.
And then you're left with what?
There also might be people who are very against the decision to introduce drugs, and they might be kind of like mad about that.
It stirs up a lot of conflict down the line.
I feel like you would probably get a lot of contention on either side of things. So are you thinking we do Sabal side? Or
Uh,
Mita?
I'm thinking Sabal.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of like, well,
Yeah, since you're here, I'm gonna totally let you make the decision. If it was just me streaming, I'd probably just be like, here's the decision.
are y'all going to go deep with this decision? It's what we do.
Yeah, if it was just me, I would have probably just been like, I'm going with the ball. But
You know,
since you're here, since John's here, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, hey, let's make this a discussion. Also, that's
I
quite a ways
mean,
away.
it also isn't. I realize it's also not just like a Nice Old Republic or Mass Effect type decision where it's
It's like a clear good and evil.
yeah, well, not even a clear good and evil, but there's like moral
This is
quandaries
closer
abound,
and easier
like,
to travel
it's-
from.
and it's a lot harder to like say, like here it's like I think generally speaking, Sabal is like very obviously like a morally better scenario, at least here. I don't know what happens later, but
I think it definitely depends on what type of person you are. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
gonna have a different
yeah,
perspective, and
yeah,
it's a video game. There's no
Mhm.
right or wrong,
mm-hmm.
as far as I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Actually, is there anything that I have? Let's go ahead and refill that. It's good to spend money in this game because you get money like nobody's business. I think I'm playing on normal difficulty, by the way, if anybody's curious.
Oh.
So we have the this one. I think this is a 87?
The Bite of 87?
Oh, 1887. Yeah, excuse me. And an MS-16. Let's see. 75, 65, low, middle. Okay. So what I have here is like... Oh, this is my sniper rifle. I'm not getting rid of that.
Mhm.
Fight me. Oh, no, that's not mine. I'm using this one, actually. Never mind. I really wish that this game had the Blood Dragon sniper rifle, but I think that's in Far Cry 5. This is the other weapon I like to use for early game, but you have to like grind some karma. Later on it's not as good because it's not as good, LMG. GG. Okay. Just kind of doing an inventory check. I'm like, what do I have again? Yeah, I got the Stormer. So that's kind of low level and everything. You can definitely tell when you're using it. This is higher. I might switch it out. Because this one doesn't even have any attachments. That's just like a base level thing. Okay. This one doesn't have any attachments. I'm just looking at stats, yeah.
MS-16. What is that again? Is that a...
It's an assault rifle. So, alright, these stats are pretty middling. This one is mostly middling. You can put some attachments on this one. I do already own this, but I can also get away with... I don't have to spend money right now. What do you want to do? What do you want to try? I've already seen all the weapons, so...
I don't know. I mean, this MS-16 is very expensive, so... Could be interesting, question mark?
Let me see here what attachments we can put on.
STG.
Okay, so this would make it real accurate. I do like accuracy, actually. We'll just go with the STG for now.
Yeah.
And we'll just Let's buy a couple nice
Yeah.
things, you know?
Now, does the sight, when it says that it increases accuracy, does that actually affect the actual stats of the gun, or does it make like your character aim better? Question.
I do believe it's the gun itself. It kind of like the bullet spray is a little
Right,
less.
right.
It's a little less wobbly.
Right, right.
Which would be more of the character, but you know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I like this one.
Ooh.
This one's alright.
Hmm.
That one's okay. I'm going primal, which actually is my least favorite Far Cry. I don't. It's just for personal reasons. It's not like it's bad. I didn't love Far Cry 6 either, though.
You know, I just realized that's
Oh gosh, more music.
why
We'll just have to talk over it, you
why is
know?
OBS using so much memory? It's very strange.
Ah, yeah, I hate it when this happens. Because, like, you leave, and then you gotta go right back around.
I don't even think memory.
Is this why you had to kill all those animals?
Pretty
So I'll
much.
actually show you in here. Crafting is why you have to kill the animals.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know,
crafting.
that would be a nice thing to do. Let's go hunting.
Oh yeah, that's nice and chill. Meanwhile, I can probably figure out why.
I actually do enjoy the hunting in this game.
Why is my
And we got a new fancy weapon to try out, yeah.
why is an OBS using so much memory?
Oh, it's a heavy person. Oh, great.
I wonder what is using all that memory.
5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, that was the ground. Oh gosh. Do I have... Hold on here. Where would this be? Aim assist. No. Oh, I died as I was trying to syringe.
Ouch.
Rip. Yes, yes, I'm on my way. Don't you worry. I'm coming, girlfriend. There we go. I am ready for a multi-mag sniper rifle. Whenever we can get there.
Something that'll not a non-bolt action.
Yeah, I'm not big on bolt action, personally. Ah! Down!
Slash shows because OBS will load a certain number of images into what? Goodness.
That's not... They're running away. You know what song just popped in my head? This
What's
is
that?
totally random for anyone who knows, but I threw a brick in the air. But it didn't matter because a brick is just a brick. Okay, there we go. We get it. See, I'm okay at this game, right? Okay, these are the monkeys. We can go get monkeys, right? Let's see here. Monkey. They're around somewhere. We're gonna go hunting though. This is gonna be fun. Don't you worry. There we go. And then we'll just fast travel here. I think this is probably one of my favorite things to do in this game because I enjoy the nice, quiet, like going to get stuff, you know.
Mhm.
And there is a thing. What do they call these? Hay gliders. That's right.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Phlegm. Hang glider. It's that time of year, y'all.
Mm.
It's spring.
Hmm.
My allergies have been bad though lately.
Oh yeah.
You know, you live with me for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know, isn't the hang glider cool?
Whee!
Till you fall and die.
I mean, you're not gonna fall and die.
I did fall, but... Let's see if we can help these people out, yeah?
Hmm.
We only have to kill one of them. Oh. Here we go. Oops. I hit the wrong button.
Uh-oh.
Lose karma to gain karma, right?
Exactly.
Win some, lose some.
Exactly.
There's a dead animal. Am I interested?
I want to tell you something.
Sure. Hold on 1 second.
Eagle! Take cover!
I killed their friend and didn't give me
Psycho.
money.
Oops.
What the... Those were physics.
Hey, we're definitely something. I wonder if I can use this to hide when... No.
Okay, anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Doo-doo-doo.
So what's going on with OBS, our residential
Oh.
tech person?
I'm just researching. It's kind of funny stuff, ranging from, hey, you know, OBS loads in, like, background slideshows to literal memory, even though they're not... Well, I think it might have something to do also with, like, nested scenes and stuff, but still, it's like... It's a little funny, I think is the best way to describe it. So, yeah.
Shoot.
I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't remember seeing memory problems, strangely enough.
You think that could have been contributing to my issues from earlier?
Possibly.
Hmm.
It's hard
That
to
was a weird noise.
hard to say. I mean, I think the bitrate issues from earlier was probably one thing, but
I had tried turning it down midstream, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I don't know.
yeah.
All right, now we can hit this. There we go. We need some rhinos. I think we also need boar. Boar's like right here. So like, I might try and go back and get that.
Guess. Well, I don't even need the background scene in this. Call correctly.
I mean, maybe when I was
or-
clicking buttons, it just decided to load everything that I was clicking.
Oh,
Oh, there's dolls. Great.
you know, I don't know. It could also just be OBS. I mean,
Yeah. OBS
or
is a
you
little
know,
funny
the
sometimes.
bajillion plugins that I forgot what we had, and you know, reinstalled, and who knows what that did. At this point.
Oh, I actually need doll skin.
At least it's a nice, comfy 85%. Or well,
I'm sorry.
it's not your fault.
No, I'm talking to these dolls.
Oh,
Ow. I'm just gonna get your friend's skin and leave. Feisty little buggers. Okay. Headphones do hurt my ears. I'm not used to them yet.
at least they sound good, right?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
I think the best part about them for me is like they They have
It sounds so hurt. No. Yeah.
a microphone,
Mm.
so I can use it for like Discord calls on PlayStation.
Oh wow.
They do sound hurt, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice,
Mm.
and it sucks. It's the game's fault. It's not my fault. Everyone blame the game.
Truth.
We are looking for boar now, by the way. Here's some.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, the game told us this is what we gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
For that feeling of sweet, sweet progression, right? Well, that's actually kind of funny because I definitely toggle the visibility of like one of my nested scenes and stuff, and knocked down like maybe 20% usage all the way down to we're using like back to like only 9 megs, which is great.
Hey.
Or 9,000 megs, I should say. Which compared to like what it was earlier when it was like practically like 22,000.
Yeah, that's
like,
that's not what you
I don't
want.
know why. You know, it was like I don't know. You know, I don't know what OBS does, though. I am under the impression that like the things that you do to make it easier as a end user might also make it much more complicated on the back end, and there isn't any telling about what it is. But you know, I guess OBS was is always meant to be kind of sort of a free software, you know. So
You can't complain about free, but at the same time, sometimes free is a little perfunctory.
Yeah.
Also, the pause was just because I was drinking a little bit of tea there.
Seems better now.
The usage, anyway.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now the only thing that is grinding are my eardrums.
Well, that's,
well, not my eardrums, my cartilage. That's what it's called.
Yeah. I don't know how much we can do about that, but
You know, when you have tiny ears, finding headphones is like the worst. Anyone who knows my struggle, you know it. I love when they're like earbud commercials, and it'll be like, our earbuds are, you know, made to fit anyone. They're so great, they'll never fall out. And I'm like, are they?
Are they though?
I mean, I'm not gonna like assume, you know, anything about a company or their earbuds or their quality or anything. It's just, it's a my ear problem.
Right.
And my ears are whittle.
Yeah.
There's you a fun fact about me, I guess.
She has little ears.
Yes. I'm a person who is a little. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we ready to go rhino hunting?
Rhino hunting? Oh boy.
It's fun. I was gonna sigh. No, it's fun. I like doing some rhino hunting. You just gotta be a little prepared for it.
Say, random question: do you like timestamps in your chat? When you see when you're on, like either when you're streaming or when you're in watching somebody else's stream, or
would that be like it shows you the time of when somebody commented? Okay. Yeah, actually, I do sometimes find myself missing that.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's nice.
I guess it's only
It's a rhino.
Hey, it is a rhino. Oh, hello.
Oh, shit.
Ah, we're gonna die. We're not gonna die.
I don't swear very often. Sorry. Sorry if that surprised anyone.
Hey, we're not gonna die. Hooray!
When they start running after you, it's like...
Oh, yeah.
He's running away now.
This is running away.
I've been swearing more often lately. I feel like I have friends who are a terrible influence on me.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. Not you.
Yeah, surprisingly, I don't swear as much as used to, at least, anyway.
Aren't rhinos endangered?
Yeah.
In real life, I think they are. There's a couple different species. There might be a difference in like which ones are more endangered, you know? Oh great. Oh great.
It's kind of funny because I've been playing a lot. This is making me think of hunting sims for some reason. I've been kind of on a simulation game kick, and it's like, I wonder, since obviously hunting rhinos is a little, or like any of the endangered species is not like great. So it's like, I wonder if there is something to be said about like having. Whoa!
I knew he was coming, and I was about to quit because I heard his stompies.
Like, oh!
I'm gonna run away. Run away!
Run away! Also, I was just noticing playing the game. Oh, really? Ugh.
I could feel it in the controller, so it wouldn't surprise me. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like playing the game relatively quiet.
You mean through stream?
Yeah, well, the volume. I mean, like at least hearing it.
Oh, like I have it quiet for me. Or do you mean for stream?
Either one, yeah.
I have it a little quiet for me, and I hope it's not too quiet for stream, but I was thinking about that earlier and how it might be a little quiet.
It sounds like it's okay, at least when I monitor it and everything. Seems in a good place, I mean.
Yeah. That's good. There we go. Surgical glove. Hooray. Just in the headphones a little bit. Okay.
I mean, we're definitely kind of compressing the game audio as it is, so it's like...
Yeah. How much more? Oh, I need a lot more. I need a lot more rhino skins. Drugs. See, it's difficult because you kind of want to get their attention, right? So they start running towards you. And then you want to like bob and weave through the trees.
Right.
And where did it go? Here it is. And then you want to run towards the water because when they're in the water, or when you're in the water, they can't get you.
Yeah.
Don't run me over.
Yeah, but truth be told, it is kind of weird trying to decide on what sort of volume and mixing you should
Mississippi,
use
4 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Oh. Ouch. He's still chasing us.
No.
Foiled by a rock. Uh-oh. Out of ammo for that one.
Do you get a sniper rifle that's like, has a... Well, I guess not a bigger magazine, I guess, but it wouldn't be a bolt action.
A magazine.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, you do. You do. You just have to unlock it. There we go. Shot him in the foot. I'm sorry.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Hey, karma.
Hey, auto-crafted. Nice. Someday I will go back and learn how to play Fallout 2 properly.
Is that what this got you thinking of?
Just all of a sudden I was just thinking like, there was a time when this game series looked like it was going off in a very different well, not that different of a direction, I suppose, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been carried over from Far Cry 2. Let's put it that way.
Adjusting the headphones. It's first stream with these new headphones.
How's the sound in them? Like, how's it?
Sounds good. I mean, it sounds like my other ones. You know, it's not like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, if there's a difference, I'm not smart enough to realize it.
It's, I guess it's sometimes hard to tell whether, like, a set of headphones are better than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what kind of Fallout games have you played? Did I say Fallout instead of Far Cry? Actually.
Yeah, you said Fallout
Did I?
2. You said Fallout 2.
Oh, no. Well...
I didn't even realize because I'm like,
Yeah, no.
brain.
Games.
Well, speaking of Fallout, yeah, I haven't. We can talk about Fallout.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't played a Fallout game actually.
Should.
I know people keep telling me I should. They
Mm-hmm.
don't like it, and I'm like, yeah, you're probably right.
I think Fallout 76 has a crossplay, actually.
Oh, no kidding. Maybe we could play it together.
I think. I'd have to look into it, but, like, yeah, no.
We could, after I move, we could pull in through Discord.
Mhm.
And then maybe
Yeah.
we could play together.
Yeah, I could stream my side of it, and,
Yeah.
it'd be great. Should trend. I've played... I started out in Fallout 3. That was probably the one I probably played the most. A bit of New Vegas. The funny trick with that one is that came out when I was still in college, so I was a little busy at the time. Fallout 4, I think I bought when it came out, but at the time my computer couldn't run it, so I ended up not really playing as much of that as I could have.
I thought you said Peter couldn't run it, and I was like, who is Peter?
Peter, that was, the name of my computer.
Sure.
And I've gone back and tried the first game,
Mm-hmm.
which, the first two Fallout games are very different for, they're made by different people, different mentalities, different genres practically.
Sure.
But,
Actually, no, that might be a, whatchamacallit?
Stingray?
No, a scary fish.
Stingray. Pike?
No, scary fish.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of scary fish that could be.
That was off.
I've been trying to play more of the Fallout games, but I'm too broke.
Oh.
Oh. Well, Fallout, they're on sale now, actually, to time up with the TV series, I think, actually.
There's more scary
if
fish.
you have Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, that is, I think they've got, well, I got a Fallout, they were giving away Fallout 76 for, both the Xbox and the PC. And a couple of the other games I think are playable via Amazon Luna or something like that. Which,
You might have, you might not have.
yeah. But other than that, they are definitely on steep discount, at least on Steam. Last I checked, they were doing a big sale. And of course they always go on sale.
What I like about Steam is that I feel like their games go on sale like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's really nice because there's no pressure. Like if you miss something, it's kind of like, oh well, next time,
chances are it will. I know that,
I
but I
feel-
don't know if I'm sure.
I do feel kind of that way about PlayStation. That's actually how I got the last game, Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the DLC.
Yeah. You have a list you want. You have a list you want to get to, anyways. Yeah. No. Same.
There's another rhino.
Give
Give me my other gun.
Well, there's a queue and there is no queue. Are you not able to switch over to the ammo for handguns? Yeah. I mean,
Here's my STG back.
the backlog
Way to go.
isn't growing
Thanks.
any more or less, right? So it's that's the way I feel about it. Yeah. No, I mean the old Fallout games are very much a blast from the past, but very much well praised for the writing and like just world building and everything. I think the modern Bethesda games are a little more like, well, not counting Starfield, because we're not going to count. Let's just think about Starfield for a second. But they are more of that style of game. I think it's the only thing to keep in mind. So if you do like Bethesda games, though, I mean, in general, I think Fallout is a great addition to it.
How would you say to someone who has pretty much like only played Skyrim?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Actually, I mean, I got into Fallout 3. I knew very little about Fallout franchise when Fallout 3 came out, and I was like, oh, I don't know what this is, but I mean, it's made by the same people who made Oblivion, and I played the shit out of Oblivion, so you know. And then I think
Sorry if that's jump scaring anyone. I can feel it in the controller.
I was like, I don't think there was any on-screen indicator of it.
No.
But yeah, no, it's like basically
Hey, you killed it.
played a shit ton of Oblivion, which was Elder Scrolls 4, and then heard they were making Fallout 3, and I was like, oh, okay, I've never heard of Fallout, but this looks fun. You know, you get to explode like super mutants, and there's like, you know, just wrecked post-nuclear stuff. It's just like
it was definitely your vibe.
Yeah, but I mean, more so to the point though. I mean, I knew Oblivion was great, and I think I rented Fallout 3 first, tried it out, and was like, oh yeah, I want this game. You know, so that's how I ended up with that. I just gotta try it. A lot of you know, and I'm probably Fallout 4 is probably a good entry point at this point because it's
it's like, I mean, it's the most recent, isn't it?
Yeah,
So.
Technically Fallout 76 is the most recent, but it's closer to Fallout 4 is closer to Skyrim than 76 is.
I see.
76 is technically multiplayer, which is both, you know, it can be a good thing or a bad thing, but it's definitely a different feel because of that. And I guess for relative purposes, it's closer to a Bethesda game than The Elder Scrolls Online is, which is made by a different company, or different developer, even though they work a lot with the original Bethesda Bethesda Game Studios, I think. Yeah,
that's how you're supposed to hunt them, really. Or
shoot 'em in
that's
the
how
butt.
I hunt them.
Just machine gun them and
You know, cheese the water, basically.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
trees and the rocks.
I guess if you could snipe them from afar, but if the game
You
really
can, but they run
supported-
away is the
Right,
problem.
yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that was a double hit. That was
What are
very
some
fair.
what are some other games?
Well, everyone knows my favorite is Twilight Princess. I like BioShock. Origami is a good one. I like the Far Cry games a lot, except for I'm not big on Primal and 6. And I haven't played much of 1 and 2, and I actually had some issues with... We had issues with 1 running,
Yeah,
and
that's the
2 was really, like...
It was
pretty difficult. I mean, it was... Like, stealth wasn't working,
I feel like it was
and
missing.
we had, like, a limited amount of ammo.
Yeah, I feel like
So I'm
we're-
like... I think our version was just strange.
I think we were just. I feel like we were missing a tutorial, or we were playing too hard of a difficulty, or something.
Maybe.
Or, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe it was like, because I remember playing it way back on the 360 and all that, like when it first came out, and like, I mean, for all I know, I
Just
remember.
adjust in the headphones.
I remember it being frustrating, but it was still like I could get past where we were at essentially when we were playing it.
I'm actually gonna... Can I grab my other headphones midstream or no?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
All right, I will keep us all entertained. Won't steal the controller or nothing. Yeah. What are games? Well, I've been on a big simulation game trip recently. Actually, I've been kind of a bit of a left turn from what I've usually been, but those have been fun. There's a game called B-17, the Mighty Eighth, which is basically you're simulating being a bomber commander during World War II for Flying Fortress B-17, and so you're basically, you know, and parts of it can be basically by design. It's like the AI takes control over roles that you're not playing, but you basically take command of any of the 10 people that are on one of these bombers, right? And so you could be playing the pilot, you could be playing the co-pilot, he has his own stuff, gunners, you know, and then you can skip time back and forth, so you're not literally sitting in the game for hours and hours, though you could, but But yeah, this game in particular though is kind of old. I think it came out in like 2000, and it's been basically it's been kind of funny too because I've been trying to get it to work with some of my modern stuff, and I think it's trying to talk a wee bit. But yeah, it's like it's exactly what you imagine playing a game from 2000 is like, where it's like sometimes it'll just mod up your stuff, and then yeah, it'll basically just be like, hey, well, guess what? You need to remap all these controls, and then sometimes it'll automatically map some controls to your joysticks that you didn't want to be mapped, and then now all of a sudden you have to figure out how to remap your joystick to work with it. And it's like, oh, there's a throttle for the first engine, the second, another throttle for the second engine, another throttle for the third engine, and then the fourth engine. It's like, well, I don't have enough axes on my controllers. So it's been an adventure in that, I will say. But it's been kind of fun. Been playing train simulator games. That's been a funny discovery, I will say that.
I am back.
And she's back.
These are so much more lightweight, so I feel like these are better streaming headphones just for me. But having a pair of headphones with a microphone is really nice. This pair that I'm wearing now, the lighter weight pair, does not have a microphone, so I can't use it for like PlayStation calls or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, you're talking sim games.
Yeah. I mean, train simulator. Yeah. Well, it's funny because like, I was like, and I think I picked it up on I think a Humble Bundle, and it was like $15 for the base game and a bunch of DLC. Now the funny thing about those kinds of games is that usually you see them and they've got like thousands of dollars worth of DLCs, and it's like really you don't need that much. It just happens to be like stuff that you can pick up if you want something else. But you can end up sinking a lot of time in like any number of routes. You want.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, like I think it's kind of weird because like you compare it to like say these, the Ubisoft games where it's like 60 hours of gameplay or so whatsoever. That's pretty.
I know.
That's very pretty. And the funny thing is I think you can get a lot of enjoyment out of even like kind of maybe not necessarily repetitive content, but it's like it's still like you get familiar with these routes. You get better at playing these train routes. You get better in like say a dynamic combat flight simulator game. The dynamic campaign, you might be fighting over the same map, but anything can happen. It could be like an easy milk run. It could be like, hey, yeah, this is a dogfight for our lives, and it's like, hey, we'll be lucky if we survive. These hour sessions that start out like really quiet and then ends up being like, oh my gosh, we're in a dogfight.
Just all of a sudden.
Yeah, and
that's like Far Cry.
And who knows if you're going to be making it back, and I think you can get a lot of enjoyment out of that. But
I think you definitely need to be the sim type of person.
It's a mentality,
as well as the niche, like maybe not niche, but like driving type sim games. You gotta vibe with
sometimes
it.
Sometimes I'm in the mode for it and sometimes I'm not. Like I think more recently I definitely have been more in it. Like I think yesterday I spent so much time literally mapping my joysticks and stuff.
You were on that I was on a call with one of my friends for like 6 hours, and you were working on it pretty much the whole time.
It was tinkering. It feels like tinkering really. Like
you have to finesse it.
Yeah. It's like, you try this thing out and you're like, sort of like, well, I think this control mapping will work once I get in game,
It's like streaming. It's like,
yeah.
You sometimes just need to do it and then figure it out, Like I probably could have done a test stream, but I was like, I want to stream.
I mean, if you think about it, every stream is a test stream. So
that's very
it's like,
true. It doesn't matter if you're officially starting or not.
Like, you think you can follow, like, all the stuff where, like, no, I get, I thought I had the settings right for you, and then it's like, well, and then I realized, well, actually, now that I think about it, like, the stuff I was looking at was probably better for a different encoding formats and stuff. It's like,
I get confused trying to change my controls. I just keep the settings the same way they are.
Yeah. No, I
that's a good way to do it.
I definitely feel that. It's
Typically, what I'll do is I'll kind of peruse the settings, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
what interests me?
oh
You know,
yeah.
obviously, like you want to, or at least me personally, I like to put subtitles on, and I always have to invert the y-axis. I just can't play without it inverted. So those are things that I do that I go in the settings for.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of just like, well, what else is
Yeah.
here?
It's kind of fun to just jump in and like things are already configured for you and everything like that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
playing for you know,
Yeah, I do.
We've gone
I feel
over
like I've
this.
talked about this a lot.
It comes up every now and then, and it's like then we have to kind of explain it a little bit and like
Not with the y-axis, but with the
with the y.
or with the x-axis. I mean, I'm sorry.
You mean the y-axis, the up and down, or the?
I play with the up and down swapped.
That's
So
I think that's a y-axis.
it is the y-axis,
Yeah.
and I accidentally said y
Yeah.
when I meant or yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, okay, I play with the y-axis inverted, which is basically on the right analog stick. Up will make me look down, and down will make me look up.
It's basically like a flight stick, essentially.
Yeah, or like on my computer, I prefer Australian scrolling, as it's typically called, which is
Yeah.
the same thing except, scrolling.
Scrolling is kind of one of those weird things, but because like I remember vaguely when we didn't have middle mouse buttons really as common as they are, or scroll wheels. Let me clarify. Because we did have middle mouse buttons. Were literal buttons and not clicky scroll wheels. That was an interesting time.
I think you've talked about it during one of your Subnautica
Yeah.
streams. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that kind of comes up every now and then. I feel like playing inverted is not super duper uncommon, but I don't think it's the majority of how people play. I mean, maybe it's at the very least like a 50-50.
I think it's because like I remember when I was the Halo days and all that. I remember flipping stuff inverted because like my experience also was like I probably used a joystick actually way before I picked up a controller with an analog stick. So to me, when you're aiming, at the time that made sense. Now, time goes on, I think I got used to inverted or not inverted because I had to keep on changing it. And like for some reason, I just started using not inverted more. But yeah, I mean. I was playing flight sims way before first-person shooters somehow, and oh, poor Rhino.
I know.
Yeah.
I have to have his skin.
Though it does, again, I know nothing about
Gotta leave
hunting,
one
though,
more.
so it's like, kind of, whenever I see it, it's like, how would people hunt?
Not like this.
Yeah, it's like...
Not like this.
I mean, now you have, like, hunting and crafting in like so many games, and yet it's kind of like none of it really like it's like when people say, oh, I'm going hunting and all that, and you have the entire hunting industry, if you will. It's like I don't know if you would necessarily get that just from like
I mean, it's like in a video game it's very different because in real life you got to think about where you're placing your shots on your animals. You have to think about what ammo type you're using for what critter. And, well, maybe not ammo type. I meant like more like gun.
Yeah.
I've never been hunting, but it's just stuff that I like vaguely know
A
about.
lot of it is very special. Like whether, your setup is going to be different based off of whether you're hunting deer versus whether you're hunting
Squirrels.
or birds. And it's kind of... Oh, it's so cute.
What are you awing for?
No, the rhino is so cute, but it's like, it's in pain.
Oh, I thought you were awing like it didn't get me. Aw.
No.
I'm using my bow. He's got a fairer shot now.
Oh my goodness. It's like, oh. I mean, we never really get this. Well, I guess the rhino's trying to kill us all. But like,
This is how I cheese them typically. Oh, don't run too far away. No.
okay, we were at, guess how much percentage of memory we were for a second there.
Oh, don't tell me.
69.
Nice.
Yeah, it was down to 50%. I don't know what exactly, but it's still. I mean, it's better than a 97% to 100%. Oh, that's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. But yeah, you know, simulation, you got to be in more of a mentality for it, I think, versus like gaming. And though,
Oh shoot, I
yeah.
ran right into him. Whoops.
Yeah, that could have killed you. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, dang it.
Ow.
The bobbing and weaving doesn't work as well as you want it to, so
Yeah.
that's why I typically choose the water or a rock.
It's a shame you can't.
This is typically where I go to hunt rhinos in the game.
It's a shame you can't just like hop onto a tree or something and hop up a tree or something and just start, you know.
That would be OP.
Ooh. Still damaging you.
Yay. Okay, I think this is the last rhino we need. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna make a decision.
A decision? What's
Yes.
the between?
I'll let you know. Hold on.
How are we doing? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious what the decision is gonna be myself.
It's nothing terribly interesting.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I figure that's fine. Okay. Just 1 second here. Now, no pressure. Julio, this is, if you're interested, I'm sending a link to it. Keep it on the DL. Okay? It's not public, so.
You could make it a one-use link if you, but.
I was just gonna delete it. Delete the chat.
Right, yeah. That's a good idea.
But yeah, if you want in, that's absolutely fine. And if not, that's absolutely fine. I just, you know, this is not something that's like advertised or public. So, but like, you're cool. This is where we collect cool people.
Collect the cool people.
I like to joke about that a lot because I'm like,
oh man.
I'll invite people and I'll be like, hey, you're a cool person. This is where we invite cool people.
We want people that actually like to be here, and aren't you? Well,
I think I just like to know, well, not know, like know in quotation marks, you know,
right,
online.
Yeah.
I kind of like to know who's being invited, who's not being invited. Snug,
boy!
Hey, speaking of cool people,
the one that brought us all together.
Pretty much.
Truly. How's it going, Snug?
I need some. What do I need? I just looked at it and I forgot.
We need to cry far.
Yeah. I cried earlier today.
I cry every time.
I literally cried earlier.
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. You know, looking forward to that. Well, I mean, we told I told Wolf the video is up for members only.
Yeah,
and we're really excited. We haven't gotten a chance to sit down and say it, but
I was actually on the phone with Fleet, and he was like, "Hey, this went up," and I was like, "Oh, dude!" And then you had texted me, and you were like, "Hey, this went up," and I'm like, "I know."
We need to watch this. We need to watch this.
It's going good.
I'm really excited.
We're glad you're good. We've been seeing you a little bit more here and there recently, and it's been nice. I feel like everybody's kind of been streaming again, and it's sort of gotten me in the mentality of being like, you know what?
Let's do it.
I feel like I have enough energy now, and well, I'll be moving, so we won't be able to really like stream together all the time. I might hopefully cross the fingers that the Ethernet will save us from home, and maybe I'll be able to stream back home. I hope I can. Otherwise, I might just be like, you know what? I can't afford food, but I'm gonna try to pay for fiber optics.
Oh my goodness. I mean, the funny thing about fiber optic is it's kind of, well,
it depends on where you get it.
Yeah.
If it's cheaper or not.
Like,
and I don't know anything about that back home.
Yeah. Because it's like they were building, like they have networks like literally just right next door, and they were like, you know, are currently where we're at and all that stuff. And so they're not building new infrastructure to, you know, hook you into the network.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because then it's like, well, then you can pay for you know, the same amount that we're paying regular broadband via Xfinity,
Mm-hmm.
is going to turn into like so much more via fiber optic,
Mm.
like a lot better, you know,
A
technology,
better output and a cheaper price.
Yeah,
Yes.
and to be granted, who knows how long those cheap prices will last? But it's going to
Yeah.
be the better. It is, and probably will be the better technology going forward.
I'm just hoping and
But,
praying that I can, like, honestly, I know this sounds really silly, but I'm hoping that I can just
There's no
pop an Ethernet into the thing back home.
Oh.
Oop, controller battery's low. That's great.
Uh-oh.
But I hope that I can do that, and then, it'll just be fine. It'll just magically work.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, double kill! I didn't know you could do that in this game. Oh God!
Only sometimes.
I like how he stopped to try to get on that machine gun.
Yep, and it was his downfall, truly.
Like,
I really don't like that the loot button and the trade gun button are the same thing. And the interact button. You know, everything is square.
and this is why we need like.
Mori's such a pro gamer.
This is why we need.
I know.
This is why we need more keybinds.
It's a controller, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Where did the lily fence go?
Yeah. No, it does remind me though. I was learning more stuff about my joystick and how it like actually works, and
Oh yeah.
which is well, it's like it's
Well,
got.
you should preface it's an actual big.
Yeah,
bigger
it's a
joystick setup.
it's a Logitech X52, and basically it's got a it's got the regular like quite a few buttons on it already.
Mm-hmm.
But it also has like a switch that allows you to switch like these modes, like 3 modes.
Just breaking things.
Fine. So basically you can flip the switch to actually have multiple move sets essentially available to you. The problem is you have to actually go in and program this out, and of course nobody explains this to me, and Logitech is great about explaining its products. So that it just bought from, I think Cytec was the company that originally owned the guys, and stuff, but then they got bought out and rebranded to Logitech.
That's a little lore for you.
Yeah. Cytec now under Logitech. But yeah, I found that out and I was like, and then finally figure out like what it is and how you can map stuff to, keyboard shortcuts and all that stuff. And it's like, so you can use this to basically have like multiple layers of controls that you can switch to whenever you want.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, don't run away.
And I was thinking like, it'd be really cool if you had more of that. And I guess they do to a certain extent in this game, but like considering that most games are kind of built for a single control set, like all buttons available at any given time and context sensitive, which kind of sort of is the same thing, but not really. It's not the same as like actually having dedicated buttons to healing versus like interact.
Interact. Basically anything in this game is square.
Everything in this game is square.
Sorry, yak friend.
It's basically, so you're telling me it's basically an NES game.
Not that bad. No, not that bad.
Oh man.
These things are kind of dingy.
That's a water buff?
No, it's a yak.
Oh.
Think a little bit warmer.
Yeah. Yaks are scary. How much more?
Yeah. I don't think we need more yaks. So we're gonna go get some. We're gonna finish this top row. We're gonna go get some bears.
Oh boy.
Stay tuned for bears.
There too.
Here's some damn bears.
It seems like it's easier to find the stuff that we're hunting than 3.
Fallout 3 was a little bit. So I haven't played a lot of that one. I've played some, but need to beat it someday. But just hunting sim now.
Just hunting sim now.
No,
yeah,
it
pretty
is.
much.
I do like doing this in the game though. I think it's
I
fun.
want to play hunting sim. played a.
Oh my gosh.
I own a hunting sim technically. I should probably actually play more of it. Now I think about it. What was it called? It was
What was I saying? What was I talking about? Yaks?
Yaks. Was it like what other animals we were supposed to hunt? Maybe.
I don't remember, but
Maybe.
it probably wasn't important.
It'll come to you.
I just was there, but you have to run a certain ways away because of the loading and the suck my toes. Ew, no, why did I say that? Please don't. I'm not into that.
Where'd that axe?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm more of a suck my nuts gal. This is more my energy.
Oh.
I don't normally utilize hip fire. That's a bit of manual heal for you. Why is that equipped? No.
I was about to say, it's like
5 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Nice.
Okay. 5 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi,
geez,
1
you got
Mississippi.
machine?
That's a heavy. This guy has a bit more armor.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't have enough time to heal. It's a manual heal. It's a manual heal. And I'm stuck. Mori pro gamer. Let's go. We didn't die.
Let's go.
Oh, and I might leave that link up until the end of stream. So yeah, we could always resend it later, but
Guess I wasn't fast enough.
oh my words, I forget that they do that.
That's actually kind of funny. I'm glad that.
Hey, doles. I need doles. Where?
Good old Mississippi.
Mississippi.
I can't. Well, M-I syllable Mississippi. 4 syllables. So it's like.
I mean, you can do 5, 4, 3, or you can do 1 1000, 2 1000, 3
Yeah,
1000,
1,000.
which is more typically what people will do. But sometimes my brain just reacts to things, and the Mississippis get pulled out, if you will. How many doles do I need? Another one. I just need 1. You know, normally there's whole packs of them, but
You
well,
need to find them.
when you need to find them, they're not around, and when you don't want them around, they are around.
Yeah. It's the struggle.
There's this Friends reference that's like, I think Ross goes, he goes to get a tan, and
Oh,
the dude there tells him like, okay, you have to count to 5, and then you have to turn, right? And then that way you can get an even tan from the self-tan thing. Well, anyway, Ross is like 1, 2, and then the thing activates. And so he gets 2 tans. I heard doles again. He gets 2 tans on one side of his body. So obviously that's not going to work, right? So he goes back in there and he's like, okay, you know, we got to fix this, right? Well, I think he gets confused again. Anyway, I'm terrible at explaining things, but the whole trick is he's counting with Mississippis, and you're not supposed to count with Mississippis in this place.
It's literally just 1.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Ross was going 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and yeah.
I mean,
I explained that horribly, but hopefully it's still vaguely funny. At least it can be funny with how bad I explained it.
I mean, you know, scene is great.
It is very funny. I think the dog needs to go outside, and that's why he's whining.
I just let him out.
Oh, you did? No kidding.
Yeah, he pooped. There was so much poop I had before I gave up here. So much poop.
Well, thank you for sharing.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate it.
I'm glad I could share my.
Thank you.
Glad I had people to tell.
Did you need to tell us?
Huey.
Were you suffering inside?
I mean, I just mean to emphasize my point is that he's definitely been outside.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he wants on the BED in here.
Oh, probably, yeah. He's like, well, I need to sleep. I want to be on something
Huey,
comfy.
I agree. And he's my dog too.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Haha, not fast enough, bear.
Oh, goodness. I'm trying to figure out why we are at... Memory's kind of ticking up again, which is like, come on, man.
It comes with brain usage.
For real life.
Gulo. Yeah, okay. Now we need some barrels. I'm kidding. I don't think it's said that way. I'm just messing. Where's... Oh, there's a karma event, but it's up the mountain. What do I look like to you? Some sort of mountaineer?
Bear went over the mountain?
No, it's a karma event.
Mm.
It's probably going to be over by the time I get up here. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Timed exclusives.
What, the Discord?
No. I was just saying just the karma event.
Oh, actually, no, it's a hostage mission, so...
It's crazy that, like...
So.
You would think that... You would think that even with a... At least from what I was seeing, it's like the slideshow is... If the slideshow is loading all the images into memory, you would think that it wouldn't take up that much space, like, on the actual RAM, right?
But, I mean, why would it take up a little amount of space?
Right.
When it can take up a lot of space.
Like, all the space.
All the space.
I don't know. Maybe there's a plug-in, I bet you, that's just like going like, whee! I mean, that has to be it.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I really wish it was easier to tell which plug.
I think one of those barrel things is a glitch, and there's actually not barrels. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go travel around here, and we're gonna see if there's some or barrels, or I'm not specifically sure how you say it, but maybe it is barrel. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna loiter around, toddle around, and maybe there will be some. We'll just have to find out.
You know what would be pretty funny if the stream... I wonder if the stream deck... So...
Who knows, right?
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise, really.
Hey, guess what?
Stream deck fucking... What? Hey, it's a grenade launcher.
Whee! I'm forgetting the buttons. Hold
Is
on.
this a helicopter? That sounds like a helicopter to me. Also, that's a stake or something.
Piece of metal, you know.
Way! It's a helicopter. Whee! You know, last time I think I tried flying a helicopter in flipping I think it was Rising Storm 2, Vietnam. Very hard to fly. Especially when you're getting shot at by people who actually can kill you in the...
There was an animal that I wanted. Where did it go?
That's one thing I haven't really tried in a sim game yet. Oh, the vehicles get cool. They do get cooler each time. I guess,
sick. I think there's some barrels here.
Hey. I guess Fallout 5 did introduce...
Fallout 5?
Far Cry 5.
You're doing it again.
I know. It's like, they're too similar. Very similar games. Obviously, but, you know, the words sound the same.
That's okay, we know what you mean.
Far Cry 5? Far Cry 5.
Yeah?
Introduced planes.
It did.
Okay, I'm not making that up. Right?
Yeah, no, it was Far Cry 5.
Okay. It was like... But yeah, no, it's like... those were pretty cool, right? Question mark? I mean, I guess they weren't exactly jets or nothing, but they were
I'm a bit more partial to helicopters, but
I was so confused the first time he said Fallout 2. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
get me. There we go.
I guess the reason my brain kind of gets confused is that Far Cry 3 and
Man,
Fallout
there
3
was a
came
clouded
out the
leopard,
same-
and it runned away.
around the same time, and so it's like they're kind of in my head very
Okay, well, it's right here.
interwoven. I don't think they came out with the same year by any stretch.
Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
Far Cry 1 came out a long time ago, but Fallout did too, so who knows without looking it up.
Yeah. I'm liking the
Tip
ambience.
ears.
Oh, is that one? Tip ears down?
Well,
Hey.
I think so in real life, but
Hmm.
we need a leopard. A leopard.
Adioplerodon, Charlie.
The nice thing about hunting the predators, and I didn't so much utilize this with the bear earlier because,
Oh.
well, hey, we'll just run into one.
In walked a leopard.
Sorry if this is, like, jump scaring anybody. It's not my fault. There we go. Easy peasy. Y'all push over. Okay. Sweet. One more dole. Of course. Oh, with the doles. Okay, there's some over there. What are we gonna need next? Let's see. Dole and tiger. Okay, I thought so. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. I like to save the Kirat Fashion Week quests for later because those are my favorite quests.
You're at Fashion Week?
Yeah, but what we could do is if we keep streaming after this, we could do some of those. Not all of them because we don't have the next part of the map unlocked, but what I might do is at the very least kind of find a good place here and then not like now, but I might finish up all the basic hunting. And then we can go through and we can do all of the Kirat Fashion Weeks in one stream, and that might be fun. I'm sorry.
And now they're all here.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Let me take the thing. Okay, now leave me alone. Just got an eye itch. Okay. There we go. Now we need lots of tiger skins. So that's fun. I love this for us. Don't we all feel connected here? Like friends.
It feels very friendly here.
Yeah.
Is the game really this hard?
Nah, I don't think it's hard. I mean, it definitely depends on, like, who you are as a person, what you like, what you don't like, you know? Everything is going to have a different difficulty depending on your preferences.
The last time I've seen this much preparation was in the Souls games. You know, I would probably say most of this stuff in Far Cry is usually
Oh god.
not super necessary. Like if you just wanted
No,
to...
it's definitely not. It's just, like, useful.
Like it's
Where'd that tiger go?
it's like upgrades essentially.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a good thing to have them. You don't have to get them.
Like I'm sure
Kitty.
they're probably more necessary in like hard difficulties, but like you know, if you're a super pro gamer, it probably
You can definitely play this game on hard. I think I just have it on medium because there's not really a point in playing on a higher difficulty. Yeah, I just have it on normal. I was playing on hard a long time ago, and I was like, do I need to do this? No, not really.
Were you necessarily getting
I'm a
enjoyment?
bear.
Were you necessarily getting enjoyment out of playing on hard?
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, if it was for an achievement or something and that would enable me to, like, get the platinum for the game, yeah, sure. But, I mean, this is a Ubisoft game. And so I think there's a couple achievements that are like multiplayer specific. I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
Well, I like multiplayer and stuff. It's just
Mm-hmm.
I only have one friend that I can do multiplayer with on this game.
Yeah, because it's not crossplay.
Yep.
Oh, man, he's taking us so many arrows.
It's a honey
Jeez.
badger. Honey badger don't give a...
Yeah, they don't. I love playing on the hardest difficulty. You know, this is why I think you would like some sim games, is because I get that feeling too. Like when it's like, you know, if I can figure out how to, you know, fly a plane without any assists, that's great. I mean, sometimes you have more control over the aircraft when you're actually flying it without the assists. Actually,
I think that
even
a
if you
higher
just
difficult,
started
like
to.
if that's what you like to do, if that's how you like to play games, like absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
My brother likes to play on the higher difficulties because he likes to feel like he's getting more of a longer experience, if that makes sense. Like he knows that it's going to be a difficulty challenge, and therefore it might be
Yeah.
a little bit more like work for him to get used to everything and do everything.
I like how they're not hitting him, even
They
though it's
weren't
like
even
definitely
facing.
right in the open.
But yeah, if you like to play on like easy difficulties, that's absolutely valid too. I think
Agreed.
I really love seeing games getting more accessible for everyone, like everybody, you know? And I only hope that they become even more accessible.
There's definitely something to it, though, about, like, you know, if the game's hard, or it can be as hard as it can be, just dive in it. So, like, you know, I don't even know if I'm going to survive, like, you know, past this point, you know?
Yeah.
I think the only... Speaking of the simulation games and that bomber game, the only thing that I think I'm somewhat okay with leaving on, like, the assist is navigation, because the navigation system is kind of funny, because, like, if you're really... See, in that point, it's not even so much difficulty, more so than it is just, like, a pain in the butt for potentially hours at a time.
There's a tiger.
So, a tiger?
Yep, you hear it.
Yeah. Just, holy... Well, I guess he was... Uh-oh. Aw.
Sorry, kitty. Headshots do good in this one, but in real life you don't necessarily want them. The nice thing about hunting predators, like I was saying, is you can just throw meat around.
Yeah.
Throw your meat around. I'm not sorry for myself. Sorry, kitty. Sus.
Oh, yeah, navigation. It's like, occasionally your navigator person in the flight, in the B-17 thing, he'll get lost and you have to look on a map and try to use a camera that's pointing on the ground and looking outside to try to figure out where you are. 26,000 feet up, or however high you're flying. And you're responsible for the entire direction of the frickin' squadron. So, you know...
So, like, you need to know where you're going.
It's just like...
I'm surprised I'm getting this lucky of a spawn rate with these guys.
Do they usually take a while to get there, or...?
Sometimes you'll have, like, other predators that come by.
Yeah.
The problem with the rhinos is, I believe rhinos are herbivores, and so...
They're hard to bait.
Yeah, you can't bait them. You just have to run around. That's why I was doing so much running around earlier. I was going to talk about that, but if anybody was like, why is she just going in circles? It's because I was waiting for those guys to show up. Guess what we got?
What?
We got that one.
Hey! That must be pretty satisfying, I'm not gonna lie.
We need some more bear.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, that does sound fun to try out those hunting. Because they're actually kind of, you know, they're very pretty worlds to walk around in. You know, people aren't really shooting at you in the same way as they are in this game. You know?
Let's go somewhere a little bit different for this one. Let's go over here. Because last time I went, I believe, to this one. Let's do something a little bit different.
Detection meter.
Don't forget to join the Discord, Julio, if you want. If not, that's fine. Just reminded you.
But it's not.
Okay. There we go.
Hey, he did. Woo.
Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't see the thingy on my phone.
Guess I could,
Though I should probably... preface to you. It's not a public thing, so it's like, doesn't matter as much, but... we do have a kind of rule. I don't have a whole lot of rules on there because it's mostly just like people we already know, but we probably would consider it an 18 plus. Not because it's like NSFW or anything like that, just because, you know, it's a bunch of adults just loitering around. So keep that in mind. You are, you know, I'm not anybody's parent. Okay.
Just might not talk a lot. Yeah, it's all good. I don't talk at all in there, really.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's like...
That's absolutely fine. We kind of just crap around in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good way to put it, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I feel like, again, it's not NSFW in there. It's just that I feel like adults need to be in the space where they don't have to worry about, like, accidentally talking to a kid, you know? Especially online, because, like, we want to cultivate a safe space for everybody, right? And I feel like it's not really safe to have kids in an environment where adults are, like, hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we're not doing anything weird, it's
Mhm.
just like, well... Lauren, Lynn Minnie put it best. She was like, I just don't want to have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And her server is public, so go join her Discord if you want. Anybody out there who's listening. Yeah, I like the way she put it, and she was basically just like, it's nice to just not have to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yep, you're right. And you can't necessarily verify if somebody is 18
Yeah.
or older.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to ask for, like, an ID or something like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But, all you can really do is just, like, say, hey, this is the rule here. This is what we're trying to do. And it's up to people to make appropriate decisions considering that. Also, that was weird, the texture of the lighting on the bushes.
Oh,
But yeah, like... I like kids as much as the next guy and all. They're fine. It's just... Online is like... You could. It could, like... Trying to get...
put a tag on.
Don't worry about it. I mean, like I said, we'll just put it out there. And that's I mean, it's kind of like when, you know, social media platforms are like, oh, this is like 13 plus. Like YouTube is technically 13 plus, right? But, I mean, not every kid's gonna wait until they're 13. Like,
I mean, yeah. It's like, I don't think any of us would. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm definitely 18. I'm definitely 13.
yeah, you would,
It's like,
you would falsify things just a little bit.
Yeah, I think I was like maybe, yeah.
A Discord
But-
server is more private than a social media one. I mean, even if it's a public Discord, it's still more private than like Facebook
Yeah.
is gonna be.
It's kind of, it too is kind of like, it's a little more immediate connection to people than even like what used to be like forums and stuff. Well, I guess you still have forums. Like,
It's basically a forum. I mean,
you know,
I think it's easier to like consult people on their ages, but again, I mean, outside of being like, let me see your ID, like you're in a club or something. It's like, what do? You know, we don't have a like. See that? It's weird lighting. We don't have like a HR team. I don't think Discords have HR teams except for like, I guess if you consider mods
Yeah,
HR, but
I mean, it's I mean, oh,
oh, I got shoved. Get shoved!
Oh dear. Oh bear.
Oh, I gotta manually heal. Dang it.
Hmm.
I forgot. I'm silly.
Silly string.
Sorry if the mic caught that. That's me popping my fingers.
Don't know if it caught it. Actually.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm not walking all the way back there, by the way.
Yeah.
You okay?
No, yeah, I was just thinking.
We'll go here.
Wait. How do you guys know I'm an adult?
Don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
it's purely, like I said, we'll just tell you how it is, and, you know, you make good decisions.
Do I make it?
Hopefully. You are an ancient, wise being.
An old soul or something.
Hey, maybe you're older than I am. I don't know. Maybe you're younger than me. As long as you're not a minor, I don't care. A pack of wolves. I don't want to go talk to myself.
Back up. No.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a second.
It's funny that I've kind of made the shift from wolf to Mori. I don't know. I just feel like I started vibing with that half of my name.
I guess you're both, really. I mean...
I am both. I don't mind it when people call me either.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. It's just, I don't know. I just started preferring Mori.
I liked Mr. Mrs. Deathwolf.
Oh, yeah. Or not Mrs., but
Mrs.
like Miss.
Yeah.
I
Miss
ain't married. What do I
Miss
look like to you? Someone who's married. No leopard! This is why we were hunting them in the Himalayas, because that's the only
Nice.
place that you can really get them.
Mm.
Well, maybe not the only place. I think there's one in the beginning of the game.
Mm.
Maybe there's somewhere else in the game, but I feel like they're only in the Himalayas.
Mm.
What time is it? Oh, it's late.
It is...
It's late.
It's late. It's late where we are.
Alright, I tell you what. How about we do... How about we do one or two... Okay. There's 3
Death
Kirat
Wolf.
Fashion
Yeah.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Let's just do a couple of these and see how we feel.
8750 KB. Oh.
Death Wolf is because in Latin, Mori means kind of like to die. It's a little bit of a not a perfect translation, but yeah, we joke around that it's like death and then wolf because it's Mori wolf, so it's like death wolf. Lol.
Mm.
I'm not 14 and edgy, okay? I just liked the name Mori and wolf. It's my name. It's my name, so.
Hey, Mr. Chiffon. I found your latest design. The one that calls for rare dole.
Oh, don't.
Looks good.
I was trying to look into the settings to see if like the replay buffer was turned on or something like that. And I was like, 8750. 750 bit rate.
I might have turned it down when I was messing around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just like thinking like, what is the magic number that I had?
Suppose.
Nearly 1,000 or 10,000.
Because like that's generally what you need for that level. But actually, I think I probably should have gone higher. But oh,
You can change it midstream. You can just turn it up.
It's okay. Because like you kind of have to dial in based off of your like output settings too. So it's like if you're already outputting at 48, I mean, it's and if it's working, it's.
I was glad that it did work because I was telling Julio that I wanted to go lower, but not like too low.
Yeah, I mean, so long as it's looking good on Julio's end, we're fine.
Yeah.
Why do people think so hard about their usernames?
I think, to me, I treated it as sort of. Why am I going toward the mission objective? I'm silly. Oh right, because I'm doing a Kirat Fashion Week. That's right. I forgot literally what I was doing. It's kind of like your nickname or like your calling card, and whatever I'm gonna be called by, I would just prefer to switch a bow for a bow.
Yeah.
I can do it with this one, right?
I had a name that was. Hey, you're probably fine, right?
This is fine.
Tenzin.
I used to go by a different name, and I liked that name,
Aw.
but ultimately, it was like, gotta make the change.
You can't. Yeah, it's all good. My name came from, well, I had a name before this. Few like usernames that I don't care to, they don't really matter that much. But the current name, I mean, it was, you know, I think me and my buddies were playing a game and we were like, you know, trying to be like, you know, John Join. Like, that sounds like a great name. I'm gonna use that for my Steam name, and it just stuck. And I was like, all right, I like this. And you know, I haven't really thought of a good reason to change it to anything else. I mean, it just also happens to be my actual given name. Well, you know, part of my given name, but like,
I think I had compiled a few different potential names. Ow, stop it. And I had them all sort of like lined up. And I was like, what do I like? I had come to the realization that if I had chosen the name that I currently have, people would probably call me by the first part. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that. So I mean, it's me. I tend to overthink things. Just ask anybody who knows me.
I can confirm.
So, you know, a username is such that you can think about it as much as you want, I think. You can name yourself something, like, really meaningful to you. Or you can just be like, my username is Poopy Butthole. And, hey, that's fine. We did it! And it did let me use this bow, which is good.
Ah, a fancy bow.
You use its broadhead arrows.
Ah.
I've fired one, but I did it with the bow that is not made for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that the one when we were visiting the one shop?
No, this was before you met me. But it was fun. I don't recommend doing it with the wrong bow, but it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, no,
I'm starting to get tired, so I think I'm gonna do these 2 karate fashion weeks and then call it good.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
I was just gonna say, like, with the settings and everything like that, if I had known you were just gonna stream from the console, we could have set it to the graphics card, and that could have used a different format, which needs a less bit rate to get the same quality, essentially. So, you know, everything's kind of, the settings are kind of need to be dialed into, like, what you're trying to go after. But yeah, generally speaking, if you can use
this is an answer to the question from earlier.
Caterpillar fungus in the morning for energy, tiger peanuts at lunch for virility, and rhinoceros horn tea at night to reduce wrinkles. We have more rhinos than we know what to do with. Wealthy businessmen pay Minsk governors $200,000 for a chance to hunt even one.
Wow.
I had no idea.
Now you do. And I hope you appreciate that you are about to own the most expensive handbag in a good rhino hide will last you the rest of your life, assuming you survive. So get out there
Well,
and be fierce.
Be fierce. I love Mr. Chiffon and his wonderful advice. Everyone, be fierce. Yes.
be fierce. My whole thought process when making a username is hee funny name. That's a good, I mean, that's a great thought process, though.
I think that that's
honestly.
awesome, you know?
Oh, it works.
Sorry, you were saying. This is why I
No.
love this in this game. This being a sidearm is excellent. And that's why when I was playing Far Cry 6, I was crying that it was not a sidearm. I was like, what do you mean it goes in my main holster?
Is there
no.
is there any logic for, like, guns being labeled sidearms or not in this game, or?
Basically, it's size.
Yeah.
There will be some small weapons that become main holstered weapons. However, like, usually it's just how big they are.
Interesting. Well, I guess that grenade launcher isn't that big of a thing.
No, it's not very big. I mean, it's chunky, but
Mori shows no mercy. Yeah, no kill like overkill.
I am merciful until I decide not to be, and then I'm like, fight me. Oh, I roll.
Truck go boom.
Hey, you want to see what we're hunting?
Jeez. Oh, I was wondering what was making that crashing noise. Jeez.
Big rhino.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a very aggressive rhino.
I may have found a cheaty spot.
Cheese spot?
A cheaty spot where I can stand and not get hit.
Mmm, cheese.
Cheese is good.
Mmm, cheese.
Long range shotgun.
I mean,
Oh.
in real life, shotguns are very long range. Or can be long
They can be, but they become less effective and the spread
Right.
rate becomes higher, so
Right.
it's kind of like, well, you know,
Well, it's a shame that
less accurate.
Well,
Well,
it's a good thing there's
I
water
am
there.
in the drink. That's a
Yeah.
bridge. I knew there was one.
We do love a good cheese.
What's your favorite cheese?
Gouda? No.
You haven't had Gouda cheese, have you?
I might have.
I've never tried Gouda cheese.
I don't. If I had, I don't know if I thought it
Where
all
did
that
you
better.
bloody go? There you are. There you bloody are.
I don't know about.
Oh, that was a car.
cheeses.
I like a good cheddar, a good sharp cheddar
Can't
or
go wrong
medium
with a
cheddar.
Nice cheddar. Some nice cheese curds. That's where it's at.
Oh yes.
To heat it up a little bit. Oh, there he is.
You.
Oh boy.
Guess what? Near water.
Ah, I have the high ground. Or
The
something.
low ground.
Throw. Wait. Oh.
I hope this is to let me reload my shotgun. I know we can kind of get a nice look at him, right?
Yeah.
I actually am not the biggest fan of shotguns. I mean, they're really awesome, but I prefer a little bit more range in my video games.
I think,
This is the first gun I shot in real life, actually. Shotgun. I've not fired very many, though, so I
you
don't
remember
have
what
a lot of
kind
interesting
shotgun it
stories.
was?
12 gauge.
Well, I mean, like,
Brand?
yeah.
No. It was with a rubber bullet, and I was like, 10 or less. And my father actually put it on my right shoulder because this was before we knew that I shot left-handed. It was like on top of my shoulder, which is not where you want. I mean, the butt of the thing was like
Right.
on my shoulder, like a heavy cannon would be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not where you want it exactly. And my shoulder hurt for 2 weeks.
Ugh.
I was just a little baby twig, you know? I didn't put meat on my bones until I got a bit older. And then I didn't put even more meat on my bones until I got like 19. I had like a weird growth spurt at 19. I don't know. I didn't grow taller. It just like grew thick, if you will. More thick. I'm kidding. I'm not the judge of that.
More thick.
More thick. Is it more thick though?
Death thick?
Is this rhino more thick?
Pretty more thick.
I feel like okay, rhino.
Man, how many shells have been this thing? Oh, never mind.
Literally.
Well, just one more than that.
And in case it's not obvious, what you have to do with the Kirat Fashion Weeks is you have to hunt with the specific gun it provides you. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you have to.
So sorry. I wish I could. I can't like. I can't Skyrim it into the water.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Well.
Let's go do this one last one for now, and then I should probably try and get some sleep.
Probably.
I'm sleepy. Is it Mori sleepy?
Mori sleepy.
That's a better question.
Oh.
Just awake till like how late was I awake yesterday? 3, maybe? Not like till sunrise, but I was awake for a while. I think I was having some trouble sleeping, so I actually had to roll over, excuse me, and take melatonin. I didn't have one in me. Normally I do, but I was like, no, I don't need it. And I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. And I was like, also, I was accidentally skipping through these.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Read it.
Are you mad? Any last words?
Mr. Chiffon, I found your latest design. It's a...
Breathtaking, sensational,
It looks like a bag made out of a honey badger.
rare honey badger, rare, the fiercest. Yes, I know. We've always heard the rumors. They're nasty, they don't give a shit. I could go on, but I won't. It's passé, so last here. Just get out there and kill that badger.
Yes, sir. Little Mori needs a sleepy. I do. Or I'll get cranky.
She does get cranky.
I get very cranky. I am like Rachel from Friends when I don't get my sleepy or I get woken up from my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it's a fibro thing. But it's also a me thing. People who have fibro don't necessarily get grumpy when they wake up. It's just sleep is like really difficult. So, your girl gets grumpy when she don't get her sleep. Because it's hard for me to sleep. Ooh, an LMG. Except this one's not very good. Alright.
Really need to be suppressing anything.
Suppressing, huh?
Suppression.
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 We're hunting a very scary honey badger. I feel like this is a nice place to kind of end off here. I don't know how
Hunting
long
the
I've been
scaries?
streaming.
This one has been going on for 2 hours and 19 minutes?
The other one was 50 minutes.
So 3 hours and 18 minutes?
Yeah. That's actually a lot longer than I thought I'd manage to stream. Oh, they didn't even kill the tiger.
Oh my goodness. What are we hunting here? Oh, hello.
Oh, I forgot there's snakes.
Honey badger?
Yep.
Is that what we're...
Yep.
Oh
Oh
my
god.
Well,
Freak, I had to manually heal. I needed to pick up syringes, but I always forget. I think when I pay for ammo, I'm always like, give me more syringe. Kill the rhino. Several wolves and a tiger, too. This thing. Honey badger don't give a beep. Multiple tigers, actually.
it was a funny build up into it.
Into...
That dude also getting killed?
Mm-hmm.
To the right? That sounds like it. Just go full.
Ow.
I mean,
Eh. I hope it can't hit me from here. Oh, it can.
let's go full Rambo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably should have picked up some syringes. That would have been a good idea, but this is my channel where we don't have good ideas. I'm okay at video games, right? Oh, I killed it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well,
When did that happen?
I don't know. I thought it was a lot stronger than that.
Yeah. I don't even...
I think this is going along with the whole myth that, like, snakes will just be biting honey badgers, and the honey badgers will be like, whatever. Or not myth, literally
right,
how it
right.
is.
They're not necessarily immune to poison, but they are very resilient.
No, they just don't care. They're just like, whatever. Snake biting me? This is like a Tuesday.
Like, screw you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of suppression,
There we
it's
go.
like, man, a game where there isn't a suppression mechanic or anything like modeling that is really hard to go back to. It's like machine guns. Oh man.
Yeah,
they're
I just Hey, a condom! I was hoping we would find one on stream so we could be like, lol.
Just in case.
I was hoping the whole stream to myself.
Oh, this guy has a rocket launcher.
Yes, secretly I was like, I hope we find a dude with a condom so we can all have a little laugh and move on. Hee hee! Okay, we're immature. Alright.
That was surprising.
Oh. Nah, it's fine. Let's just watch this truck burn.
Peaceful.
It's very nice.
Excuse me, you got a second?
This is my baby. For now, until I get a better sniper rifle. Well, this has been... Oh, rain coming.
Rain
Oh,
coming. Oh no.
Well, I like rain, but
Over here. I need to talk to you.
I understand some people don't, because some people are just strange. I'm kidding. Well, this has been fun. We had a little bit of an interesting time trying to figure things out, but we got it fixed, you know? No, I know I love her. Okay, good. Good. I like rain too. I'm glad you feel me. But yeah, thanks for joining me and special guest appearance. John was here.
Yo.
So that's nice. Did you have fun?
I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't mind streaming and talking to myself, and it's also nice to have guests. So it's like either way, you know, I'm okay.
Kaboom.
Probably shouldn't waste all this ammo.
I mean, you can always buy more, right?
That's true. Hey, guess what?
What's up?
Big bag.
Woo!
Quiver.
Wee!
Carcadons. There we go. We got 3 full upgrades. Well, 4 somehow. But yeah, we will be back hopefully soon. Actually, the both of us with some Subnautica. And we plan to finish that hopefully, you know, maybe within a couple streams. I'm sure it'll be a couple.
Yeah.
Depending on how much we do on stream, you know.
Yeah.
We're debating if we want to do all of the craft hunting and stuff. Yeah. I appreciate everyone who was here. I know Pokey was here, Snug was here, and Julio. It's crazy after all this time. Still haven't been Subnautica. It takes a bit of dedication, you know? You really have to... You gotta be in. You gotta want to get all the things. You gotta want to craft, you know? And I feel like if you're one of those types of people who's like, ooh, I don't like this... You know, I don't like survival, or I don't like crafting, or collecting resources, like... Obviously, it's gonna take you longer, because that might not really be your vibe. That's fine. It's not really my vibe. But it is fun to kind of play together on stream, and it was a game that I definitely wanted John to witness, so worth it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm on stream just kind of like, anyway, so, you know, sitting and watching a crafting stream was like, yeah, it's fine.
I love survival. I just play on survival too much. Yeah.
You sound like somebody else I know who is here in the room with us.
Yeah? Who? What? I like survival? What? What do you mean? I like survival.
No, I mean, like, you like it a lot.
What's wrong with survival game?
Nothing. I'm just saying you and Julio might have something in common here.
That's fun, you know. It's cool.
Convoy. Is there a convoy?
Keeps it interesting. When they, Oh.
Is there a convoy? Oh, there's a convoy. Okay, let's just
take
go
a
to the convoy real quick.
little bit of bonus content, right?
Yeah.
Boom! Ow! Ooh! Woof! Fuck you. Everyone
Getting the
die.
convoys is probably the most fun in this game. Let's push a car over. No, give me that back. No, give me that back. Let's move away.
Oh, it's gonna set everything on fire.
Well, not just that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what? Did
fire.
it kill a civilian?
Oh,
The
no.
stinger. I think I have... No, I think the stinger is, this... No. I think... What is the stinger? Let's go see.
Hmm.
Hello, yes. PKM stinger.
Oh, that's not a rocket launcher at all.
No, it's not.
Uh,
Oh, shoot. Alright, PKM. So this is an LMG. That might have been the one that we were using. And the stinger is a little sidearm SMG, although it doesn't look very good.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Kind of low and then kind of high. And right now we're using the STG, which is, yeah, this is better. I mean, a signature weapon doesn't necessarily denote that it's going to be better. So, you know. Anyway, thanks for joining us. A little bit of side content, you know. It's Far Cry. If you leave the game running long enough, there will be some stuff that happens. That's just kind of how it is. We'll leave you with some nice scenery. I like... Oh, that's pretty.
No, that's pretty.
The framing of this one might be better, though. I don't like the power line. Power lines always get in the way of nice photos. Hang on. Now my photography brain is like, I need to find a good...
They just like look up and get that composition going.
There we go. This is nice.
Yeah, holster.
I don't...
That's a grenade?
No, that's a rock. I don't remember how to holster the weapon if you can. I don't think you can.
Oh.
Weirdly enough. Nope.
Oh, that's probably the closest.
Nope.
It's,
nope.
I guess...
I mean, this would leave just like a big, you know...
Right, toggle interface? There we go.
There we go. Okay. This is a decent shot.
As you need your Mimi's. Mimi's time.
We will get sleep soon. I just wanted to find a nice shot. Yeah, there it is. Crop off the bottom a little bit, keep the top open. Okay, I'm putting the controller down.
Okay.
And we will catch everyone here next time. Thank you for being here, Julio, especially. We really appreciate you. Especially after, you know, all this time. You're still here. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here, but for existing. And we'll be back soon. We're back for now until I have to move and then probably figure stuff up. But, you know, that'll be a little ways from now. So
I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do some team view stuff and if you need to. And...
I'll just call you and be like, help.
Help, can you please set everything up? I mean, once you get going, it's not too hard, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of complaining about it, but I'm like, well, at least when I move and create my own setup for things, I'll be able to, like, have my own, like, settings
every streamer has their own curse setup. And this is their, you know, but is their curse setup, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, this is your rhythm, except your rhythm is not my rhythm, and I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I think I don't like it either, so, you know, it's all good.
Anyway. I said I wouldn't touch the controller, but I'm moving it just a little bit.
There we go. Pan. All right. Well.
We will see you guys later. Thank you.
You want me to cut to outro?
Isn't that your job?
I don't know when you want me to. Anyway.
I'll put a thumbs up. How about that?
Cool. Let's cut to outro.
Well, we'll see you guys later.